to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
Razaban IFL TV proudly sponsored by Everlast. Natasha, I'm not going to lie, but I've actually lost count how many belts you've won this year. Can you remind me?
3 world titles and a ring belt tonight.
I was joking, I didn't know exactly how many you won, but how do you feel?
Good. It's been, a year of dreams. A year I could only, it's been a mad one, but, we've worked hard. And we've come through it, and all the doors that were open before the fight are still open after the fight, which is the most important thing.
I said to you when I came to your gym a couple of weeks ago that I don't know another active fighter who's won so many belts, male or female, in one given year. And surely you should be talked about very highly amongst everybody in the sport about what you've accomplished this year.
Yeah, I can't think of one myself, but I'm just an athlete performing and doing what I need to do. Ben keeps providing me with opportunities. Joe keeps training me and putting me through hell through camp to make sure that I can perform on nights like these, and that's what I keep doing. So
let's not forget sparring the men as well.
Yeah, Clark Smith, Tomo, and Macaulay as well, and also Bree and Jodie that came across. So yeah, I wasn't short of southpaw sparring in our gym, but yeah, it's been a good, interesting camp. I felt so relaxed going in. I felt confident in what I've done, and hopefully that showed.
I'm not going to lie. Yesterday, a lot of us were talking about when you were on the scales. When she was on the scales, everyone's talking about, wow, there's a big size difference here. She actually looks quite a bigger person. Did you feel that? Because it looked like in the ring that she tried to impose her size on you, but you obviously dealt with that well. But did you feel the extra weight?
A little bit, yeah. And I knew when I went out that I had to make her respect me and respect my power and respect that she wasn't just going to swing me about. So yeah, I tried to impose my physicalities because she might be bigger, doesn't necessarily mean she's stronger.
That's done now. That's out of the way. You're gonna rest. You got a little child, a beautiful little child, and you're gonna go and spend some time away. Christmas, New Year. I know you've had a very busy year this year. So, what does Natasha Jonas want next?
Rest, and then we'll have a good and a big 2023. 2023, I mean not 2023. And we'll see what comes. It'll be hard to top this year, but we'll try.
I was speaking to Joe as well, and I said to Joe, what do you want? So I've asked you, and I've asked him. He goes, I love the Claressa fight in Vegas.
I'd love to do a Vegas, Madison Square Garden, Anfield. Who wouldn't?
I would love Anfield.
Yeah, who wouldn't? So we'll see what Ben can pull out the bag. He hasn't let me down so far, so.
Ben did mention to me in just my interview then that, look, I will love the Katie Taylor rematch, and he goes, he did speak to Frank Smith and said to Frank Smith, what would it take to get Natasha Jonas? And he said, look, we'll talk and we'll see what we can do for Croke Bar. If they can't get who they want for that particular date, obviously Chantel Cameron's become the undisputed now 140.
Great performance as well. Great performance. I didn't think that Jessica looked like herself, but that was because of how well Chantel performed as well. I was watching it, message her before, message her after. It was brilliant. I also messaged Jessica as well. But it takes two to tango in the ring, and you've got to take your hat off for, the females that have put on their titles and put on their, zeros on the line, because we just want to fight. And sometimes these big matchups in the men's divisions are hard to make, and we don't get the fights that everybody wants, but the females are putting it all on the line, and I think the boxing fans appreciate that. How
far has women's boxing come now? Because this is 2 back-to-back Sky shows where a female has headlined. That's big. Yeah, you go back to 2015 when I joined the pro ranks, and you're struggling to make that happen. 2017. So yeah, it's interesting. You speak to Jane Couch, who's so supportive. She's always one of the first people to message me before and after fights, and she's never bitter about how it's come on and how it wasn't for her. She's always very supportive of the women. So without her, there's no us.
And yeah, it's great to see how it's developed, and so it should. You don't want to leave a sport and look back in 10, 15 years and it's still the same. You want it to progress, you want it to move on, and now we've got that crest of the wave. You just got to keep riding it.
So your little one going to be in the gym soon as well?
We'll see. She's got no interest in me, but she loves our Nikita.
Finally, how are you celebrating, not just tonight, but an incredible, successful year, winning multiple championship titles? What's the plan? What's the agenda? Where's the party?
The party tonight in the Crown Plaza, I think. But I love my family. So we've got a big family. We're all very close. They've helped me out throughout the year when I've been at these matches. Being so supportive, and they are my backbone, and I'm going to enjoy Christmas and celebrate with them. I had uncles and cousins who took me little girl on holiday in the summer so that she didn't miss out while I was training for the bear golf fight. So, I've got to get back.
Tasha, well done. Again, many congratulations. Go rest, go recover. Let's get rid of that bruising around the eye, and we'll speak to you in 2023.
Thank you.
Natasha Jonas, IFL TV, thank you very much.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife for saying completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.